Okay, this is our final project for the Arch Linux USB OS system install. I am Nick Cap.
I'm Quinn Taylor.
I'm Andrew Hamilton.
I'm Grant Thurl.
And I'm Julian Shoykep.
So to start off, we just downloaded Rufus. We used the latest version on the standard type. And then we went to constant.com and got the Arch Linux ISO off there.
Then we opened up Rufus and selected the USB drive. And then we went under boot selection to choose the ISO file downloaded earlier. We didn't do anything else besides that. We just hit start.
And then after that, you're going to set up the boot order. So on the security tab on the left image, you are going to disable secure boot. And then on the middle image under the boot tab, you're going to enable USB boot. And then after that on the right, you're going to move your external device, that being the USB drive, to the top of the startup priority. And then after that, you're going to boot up Arch Linux by restarting your machine with the USB still plugged in. Once it restarts, an installation screen should appear, which you would see on the right. And then once the bootloader appears, select Arch Linux and hit enter. And then you'll be logged in as a root user and will be presented with a ZSH shell prompt. And once this happens, you're going to set the console keyboard layout and font, and then verify the boot mode, connect to the internet, update the system clock, and partition the disks.
Okay, and so for step 6, we downloaded the packages through Pacman, which is the package manager for Arch Linux. First one we did was just pacman-sy, which just synchronizes the package databases with the repositories and gets everything up to date. The next one was the Arch Linux keyring, which contains the public keys for Arch Linux developers and trusted users. It's very essential for verifying authenticity and integrity of the packages. The next one was Arch install, which is a guided installer for Arch Linux. This makes it much simpler for us to install Arch Linux and make it a lot less manual than it normally is. And then the next one was LibreOffice Fresh, which is just a stable version of a free open source Office suite. It has many programs for word processing and editing spreadsheets and lots of stuff like that. Then the other one was Firefox, which is just a well-known open source web browser.
So this will take you from the to the options menu, and from the in the options menu, there are several different configurations you can use. However, these are the ones that we chose. So for disk configuration, we chose to use the best effort default partition layout, and then it will take you to another screen and it'll ask you for the desired external drive, and you'll select that. And then it'll ask you for the file system your main partition should use. And so we selected BTRFS. And then it'll take you to another word prompt, just yes, default. And then you'll go back to the main menu and select bootloader. And we used Grub. And then we set up our host name as Arch Linux. We set up a root password, made the user account my name, Grant. And then made a password for that account and set up the time zone for Central Time. And then once that's all completed, we restarted the machine with the USB drive still installed, and we were able to sign in on our Linux account, Arch Linux account that we just created there. And now we have access to Arch Linux.
All right, thank you. That is all.